Okay then, we are just now approaching Castle Donington and East Midlands Airport, and also for the Donington Park, the famous iconic festival where festivals take place. Well, apparently they're off again for this year because of COVID-19 restrictions, but hopefully they'll return to a full service next year, which everyone will look forward to, especially hearing music and even seeing their favourite artists. And let's hope Donington and Glastonbury come back on for the next year's season, because like we say, we're just going with phases at the moment, with easier ways, and hopefully we can get back to some kind of normality by June, because all restrictions would have been lifted by June. So here we are, just heading en route now across the M1. So we're just now approaching the nearby East Midlands Airport, and also Donington Park Services is just close to the East Midlands Airport. So I shall be getting a photo of the air traffic control tower at the airport, because you can see the control tower at the airport around here. Need to get some clear. Oh, I think you can't get in much here. So anyway, over there is the airport for all your flights, and we will be going between East Midlands Airport and Woodall services, so we'll be ending at Woodall services on the M1. So anyway, here's the sign there for Stoke, Stoke on the A50, and here's a sign here, International Freight COVID Test Centre at the next services. East Midlands Airport just coming up, Nottingham, and of course Derby, because Derby's also up in the East Midlands area. And also you've got the station for East Midlands Parkway, and also Castle Donington, and also the freight terminal at East Midlands Airport. So here we are, A453 for East
Keep
Midlands.
right on M1.
So we're just now approaching the East Midlands Airport. So anyway, there's the airport over there at East Midlands. So that's the East Midlands Airport. So we're now going on to the M1 motorway, and the M1 is just right close to the airport where aircraft does take off. There's the airport at East Midlands. That is one of the only control towers not to have a radar scanner on, but there is a radar tower on the other side, and that's closer to the runway. The airport is designed like Sanford in Florida as well, and Sanford Airport is like a small
Continue
airport.
1.2 miles, then keep right onto M1.
Anyway, here's a working nuclear power station, and it's very rare because these are one of the last remaining
In 1
ones in
mile,
use.
keep right onto M1.
Anyway, there's the runway right there at East Midlands Airport. No flights are taking off at the moment. Well, we probably won't have many flights because of COVID-19 and because of travel bans that are in place because of all these variants that are coming in, which we don't want. So anyway, back to the route. So we're now heading towards the north end right now, and
keep right onto M1.
here we are, just heading along now. National Express coach just coming past. Now there's a lot of National Express coaches wherever you go, because National Express is a big company. It's a national company that does coaches, and they go all over the UK, even into Scotland and Northern Ireland, but not into Southern Ireland, Dublin. And they also do Wales stuff. So we are just now coming. So anyway, here's some information. Junction 25, 4 minutes. Junction 28, 18 minutes, and Junction 30, 30 minutes. So anyway, we're now at the M1 to north, 14 miles to Nottingham, 45 miles to Sheffield, and 75 miles to Leeds. So anyway, just now heading across the Midland main line now, from St Pancras to Sheffield. I'm not sure. Yes, from St Pancras to Sheffield. Now known as East Midlands trains, previously known as the Midland Main Line trains, but we still like to call it the Midland Main Line because like it was a turquoise in colour their trains were. So over there is the Aldi distribution centre. They have a lot of distribution centres when you get to the Robin Hood County, and just gone past, you might know, for you train spotters, an old coach. So then, here we are, there's the lovely lake right there. A bit like when you think this is Lake Mary or Lake Jessup, but however, that is not like we talk about. Going over the big rivers, and here we are. Heading towards, so we've got 38 miles, exit 32, the M18, the North, Doncaster and Hull, because Hull is also nearby Doncaster, and Doncaster is also and that is on the Transpennine line, and also in part with the cross-country line service from the Bournemouth and other parts of the region, even from Reading in the West Country. Well, part of the West Country. So anyway, here we go. There's another big lake. Most people think it's a swimming pool, but it's not. It's a big lake. So we shall soon be approaching the nearby So anyway, here we are, A52, Nottingham and Derby, and carrying on further, the North, Sheffield and Leeds. International freight, please check COVID test requirement. You probably won't see that much anymore now. Well, soon, because still we're in this pandemic, but we're, like we say, we're getting out of this terrible mess. Because, like we say, we really need to get out of this mess and get back out. Let's all get back out, ship shape, and get back out with confidence. So anyway, we're just passing a hotel on the right, on the left, on the right hand side, which is a Marriott's. Anyway, there's the A52 road up there, and of course, as you know, we're coming across a double-decked road. Well, not really, not to be confused with a double-decked road over Gloucester and even up at Meadowhall, because Meadowhall is also coming up this way as well. But however, we will not be serving that part. And now, as you know, Meadowhall is actually a larger shopping centre, all under one roof, and has one remaining department store, and that is of course House of Fraser, because as you know, know, Debenhams has now quit Meadowhall, and you might compete that with the likes of Telford a little bit, because Telford is actually similar with the numbers of stores. They had Debenhams and House of Fraser, got Marks and Spencers and M&S, and also and there was also a Woolworths before they went bust. There was it, except there was an Alders, and Telford did not have an Alders. But I know they had a C&A, so anyway, here's Trowell right now. So we're coming to Trowell and also Tibshelf, 60 miles away. So here we are heading into the north. So heading over the hills, and we shall soon be arriving at the popular Sherwood Forest. Yes, the Sherwood Forest will be coming up very soon. Also the home of the popular Robin Hood. Nottinghamshire, the Robin Hood County. Ooh. And the River Wash. So here we are coming into the Robin Hood County, so we shall soon be arriving at the Sherwood Forest, and here comes the next services at Trowell, and it's another moto, and also the one at and also the previous services at Donington Park, and also has a Krispy Kreme donuts in the WH Smith concession. So anyway, here we are heading upwards towards the moto services. Now the following one will be at Woodall, and that will be at Welcome Break. Junction 28 in 12 miles and 28 minutes. There's Trowell services right there, and here comes the moto services right now on the left hand side. That is the northbound services, and there is the southbound services. So just go in. So we're now at the southbound, so we've just gone past the southbound, heading up towards the town of so gone through Trowell, and we are now in the Robin Hood County. So now heading upwards now. So we've got clear skies today. It's a good day today. And anyway, here's the sign now. A610, Nottingham and Ripley, and also Leeds and Sheffield. So anyway, here we go. Towards Nottingham. A610, Nottingham and Ripley, and oh dear, here we are, rain. So now we've just hit a spot of rain on the route, and anyway, here's an MGT, and now the rain's cleared. So we just had a spot of rain all the way, well, most of the way. However, it's just like a bit of spot of rain, so we've now cleared the rain now. So we shall soon be arriving at, so Woodall's not much far, we've still got a few more services, a few more areas to go. We've got to go through the Sherwood Forest, and so nearly approaching the M1. Well, we're on the M1 now. Anyway, here's the sign here, A610, Nottingham and Ripley, the North, Leeds and Sheffield for the M1. So here we go. 64 miles to Leeds. So we're now heading into the north and heading out of. Here we are. So we're now coming to a halt. So we've now grinded to a halt. Well, just going very slow. So, as you probably know, there was actually a barrier that had been knocked down. Well, a pallet had actually slowed us down. And so anyway, there's the truck that there's that truck that actually carried the missing pallet. Well, part of a garden, I wouldn't refer that as a pallet. So, now anyway, back to the route. So anyway, here we go. Sorry about that, guys. We actually came to a screech and we're just passing an Eddie Stobart lorry and also a cooperative food and a cardo. Of course, we've got another lorry coming up. So loads of different lorries are all coming up. Walker. So Stobart, but carrying a Tesco trailer. Campays at Selby. Loads of different lorries. They all come up and down on the motorway. Loads of times they keep coming up and down, taking deliveries to all the specific locations they need to get to. And of course, there's great beer. And so anyway, here we go, down along. So we've got sunny days again, and here we go. Anyway, now we're now heading up, carrying on up the M1. And then we will call into Woodall services. So anyway, we are going up the M1 motorway, and so anyway, refuge areas for emergency use only. Anyway, 6 miles to the M18, 13 miles to Sheffield, 16 miles to Rotherham, and 42 miles up towards Leeds. So anyway, now we're nearly approaching Woodall services. So anyway, Woodall services is now approaching right now. So here we are, just approaching the iconic Woodall services right now. So anyway, here we are, Woodall services. A welcome break services, Shell petrol station, Starbucks, Waitrose, McDonald's, KFC and Subway. And it's very weird to have a McDonald's, not a Burger King, at this service station, because the welcome break usually does Burger King, but this one, it's a McDonald's. So it's very rare to have a McDonald's at a welcome break. It might have been rare if they had one at a moto. It's like instead they have a rare of a KFC. So anyway, here we are, Woodall services. Just coming into the service station right now. So, welcome to Woodall services, guys. And thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Bye for now. So anyway, here we are, Woodall services. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you all again soon. Bye for now.